again. Yeah, we've been. Last night we sent our sorrows to the stars, took our fears out to the forest, and we left them out to ride. Dragged them to the desert, let the vultures pick them dry. Sent our secrets to the sky, sent our secrets to the sky. Last night I went to build up my rocket ship, took a trip through the stars, sent my secrets to Mars. Pulled up right off the Milky Way, then I put it in bar. Told my son I'ma see him as soon as
the light. I'm going away. I'm gone away. I'm gone away. And the sun gonna shine on a brand new day. Must be somewhere welcome me into the fold. Blooming flowers, as much as I can hold. I'm gone away.